Hello, everybody. This is John Braun with Hitman Advertising, and today I wanted to show you some software that I have been looking at over the last couple of weeks called HouseCall Pro. It's got some amazing things that are going to help you make more money in your business. And the neat thing that I love about this is it's really going to help integrate your marketing automation, and it's going to really help you get the most value out of your database. As you know, I'm always a big proponent of making sure you understand that your database is the most valuable part of your business, and HouseCall Pro is a great way to help you really integrate that and cost effectively. Some of the really neat things about this that I'm enjoying from what I'm seeing so far is that you're going to be able to integrate several things, like having the scheduling software available, the GPS also, to where you don't have to pay a separate service for GPS service that alone can cost $30 a month. That's included with this. The email marketing is included with this. Credit card processing, and from what I hear, some of the cheapest credit card processing that you can get. So I'm talking right now with Roland Leitenberg. He is the co-founder of HouseCall Pro. Roland, are you there? How are you doing?
How's it going, John?
I'm doing great, man. So I'm excited to find out some more about this. Again, I've been looking into this with you guys, and everything that I have seen, I am just head over heels over. So I'm excited to find out more, and really just wanted to do a quick video with you today and just show these guys a little bit more about what HouseCall Pro is all about. We're going to even upload some postcards that I've actually got really as part of our coaching club. We're going to have a special offer on being able to give you guys some of those in just a little bit. But go ahead and, Roland, if you would, just go ahead and show us a little bit around HouseCall Pro and kind of tell us just in a few minutes just what it's all about.
Sure, yeah. Well, great. So what we've been doing is we launched nationwide earlier this year, 2015, and we've got hundreds and hundreds of carpet cleaners now that are using our software. And where we started with is, most of you guys, you're out and about, you're doing your jobs during the day, you don't have access to a computer. So we actually built a mobile app, which is called HouseCall Pro. They're actually going to be able to use to see all of your work you're going to be doing while you're out and about, the addresses, all kinds of great stuff, being able to take credit card processing while you're out in the field, and it's all integrated. So I've been talking to a lot of you guys, and many of you might be using something like Google Calendar mixed with Square, mixed with, Intuit QuickBooks, and then you're using some other email marketing automation software like Infusionsoft, and then you're using Send It cards, and there's so many different things you guys have to use in order to run your business. And what we've done is we've just integrated all of them in just one simple, easy-to-use platform.
Right, and
That's
the
how
thing
we've been
is,
growing
some
so
of those
fast.
other things are just so much more expensive than what you've actually got available. So that's what's one of the things that's really, really attractive, is obviously it's cost effective.
That's right, yeah. If you just start adding up all the costs of all those other things, you're looking in the hundreds and hundreds of dollars.
Right.
A lot of these email marketing programs just within themselves are, 200, $300 a month. But we've made it simple. We're a startup actually, and so we got founded 3 years ago now. We've been working on it for a little while. But we've been growing really fast now, and the whole reason being is it's all in one place, and it's really easy and simple to use. You don't have to be a computer wizard. You don't have to be a tech wizard to be able to use the software. And I'm going to take you guys through a short tour here just to show you how easy it really is. And in this case, what we're going to do is we're actually going to set up just an account for John, just so you guys can see, literally, it takes minutes to get the account up and running. So as you guys can see here, this is our website. It's just tryhousecall.com/pro. And it lets you learn a little bit more about kind of what our software does, how it works. And remember, at the end here, we're going to be discussing a special offer that John's actually negotiated for you guys through here. And if you use his promo code HITMAN, you'll actually save quite a bit on the MSRP value of the software as well as having, I don't know, John, you're going to give away a couple of those cool templates that I've seen?
Yeah, that's what I've decided to do. This is just such a neat way to integrate marketing automation, and like I've always said, reminding your clients that they need cleaning after 6 months, after 12 months is always really important. But the problem is these guys just don't have the time to take to do this. But now, for a really, really reasonable fee, you guys have the ability to get that done. And I'm actually throwing in the postcards for anybody who signs up under my special code that we're going to give them in just a little bit, Hitman. They'll actually get 3 of these postcards to use. One, the thank you postcard, one, a 6-month reminder postcard, and a third one, a 12-month reminder postcard. And they can use those templates, as long as they're part of HouseCall Pro. They've got unlimited rights to be able to use that in there.
Awesome. Yeah, that's really cool. What I see is, we've got a couple really basic templates included inside of HouseCall Pro, but the ones that you've built are specifically for your vertical, which are, they're really relevant. And if there's one thing that's to be said is, if you keep your marketing relevant, you're going to get a lot more lift out of your customers. So that's going to be super helpful.
Absolutely.
All right. So the way that HouseCall Pro works, and when you guys are looking to sign up, is we give everyone a free demo. We take you guys through the software on an individualized basis. And when we do that, we actually get down into what are the things your business needs the most. And on that free demo, we actually take you for a similar sort of tour we're going to give here, except for this one's more specialized for John in this case. So right now, I'm logged into John's account. This is his web portal. The way that HouseCall Pro works is you can either log into the web portals or you can log into the app. So right now, we're actually going to be setting up the business. This is just a sample. This is actually my fake pool business here. The app that you see on the screen here, but we're going to be setting up the web portal first. So it's really easy. This is what we call a circle of success. Right now it's at 0%, and we want to get it as high as we can. So right now I'm setting up the company screen mode here, and we're just going to create a company here for Hitman Advertising, and we're going to simply say, all right, John, what's the business phone of your Hitman Advertising company here?
850-474-1110.
All right, and what's the street address here?
1116.
Yep.
Olive Road.
All right. Is there any unit number? Or
No
city?
unit.
In the city?
Pensacola.
Pensacola, Florida.
Yep. 32514.
32514. And I spelled this wrong. Here we go. All right, and let's get your logo uploaded. It's going to be really easy here. There's your logo. Boom. And then your website. Let's just put in Hitman Advertising right now.
Right, hitmanadvertising.com.
All right, cool. And that's it. Now your company's set up. It took us all of 30 seconds. Not that hard. We've got that up and running. All companies, you can enter in like a little business profile here. There's all kinds of different options in here, and we won't go over this in this marketing demo here. But there's all kinds of kind of bells and whistles that come with HouseCall Pro here. And just the basics and the way that this works is once you've got your company set up, on the left-hand side here, you've got kind of your major components. You've got your jobs and your job screen here. In this case, right now, we just have John. But once you have multiple trucks, you'll have multiple technicians across the left in their schedules, and you can create jobs really easy and on the fly. Even for a test customer here, I can create a job. And the job might be, cleaning per room, and we can say, maybe I charge, I don't know, let's say $50 a room, $250. Really easy to schedule. Literally drag and drop. Throw you on there, create jobs on the fly. It's really simple. So that's how you create jobs in our system. You can also create them in the app really easily. So this is my app, and this is not linked to John's account, obviously. But let's say I wanted to create a job while I'm out on the go. It's really easy. I hit that little plus button in the top right. I hit create job. I can go automatically. It syncs from the customer database. Remember, HouseCall Pro keeps your CRM up in the cloud and safe. So even if you drop your phone, I don't know, in the toilet, get it wet, it doesn't matter. Go buy yourself a new phone, log into HouseCall Pro, all your data is going to be there. It doesn't matter if your computer crashes. We keep it all safe for you guys.
I like that, yeah.
So in this case, I can say, hey, let's add John as a new customer. I say, all right, John, I'm going to put you in here. You're going to be a new customer of mine. So right here, I've just quickly created the job on the fly. I can dispatch this out to one of my other guys here. I got Happy Gilmore, Adam Sandler, Scuba Steve. In this case, I'm going to keep it on my phone here, Rolling Pool Boy. But it's really easy to create a job, set it up, dispatch out to one of my techs, and it just pops up right in here. See, when did I schedule it for? September 8th. I can go in here. I can see the location where I'm going to, right? I can see the customer information. I can take payments straight from the phone. I can add notes. I can take attachment photos. This one is great because if you're doing work for anyone and you want to show them the before and after of a carpet, I can take a photo here of the carpet, and show them, oh, this is what it looked like before, or maybe there's a wine stain, that's already there.
No, this is huge. Let me stop you with that. This is huge for you guys that do a lot of area rugs, because the ideal thing to do is take a before and after, but also, too, to make sure that if you're cleaning a $10,000 rug, you don't want the client to pin you to blame for the red stain or the whatever pet spot that's on the carpet, but now you can effectively track that. So this is a really neat feature, but go ahead, Roland. I'm sorry.
Yep. No, that's great, and you're absolutely right. I mean, a lot of guys are out there, and they've got their technicians, and the technician's like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do here. I can take a picture. What happens is it always gets stuck on their phone, and then you don't have it, and you don't have it as evidence. All that audit control is kept here on the app, so it's really easy. It's at high res too, so that's the beauty of it. You can attach all of those things to the jobs. You can add notes. You can see the customer history. Everything you can imagine you can do in here. You can even capture sign-off. So if you do that critical upsell while you're out there, so hey, I'm going to pretend, hey, John, we're going to do some spot cleaning here for you. Or actually, we're going to do some Scotch Guard. Here we go, upsell you Scotch Guard for $100. All I would do here now is I would say, hey, John, is that cool? It's going to be $130 now. Yep. John would just sign here, hit that approve, and now I've captured his signature. So he can never say, hey, Roland, you never told me it was going to be $130. I've got that signature on file. So everything's just really easy. Taking the payment, literally a couple clicks, you can take a credit card here. You can scan it in just via the camera here. I have a credit card in front of me. Don't want to post on the internet either, but you can put in a card number, key it in. We do it at the low rate of 2.69%. So wow. Beats Square, beats everything else out there.
Nice.
That's for all cards, American Express included. Wow. Doesn't matter if you key it in or scan it in. So,
are there any other statement fees or anything like that with that?
Yeah. It's 2.69 plus 30-cent transaction fee to get it into your bank.
Okay, so but no other monthly fees or anything, huh?
No monthly fees, anything like that. It's just all included in the cost of the software.
That is nice.
So,
good.
Really nice. Yep. So that's the basics of the app. But let's get to the fun part here, which is the marketing. So this is the part that really helps you just build your business up. Because in reality, you can organize your business and streamline it as much as you want. But in reality, the way you're going to be building your business is off that repeat business. Right. I'm sure that's what you're coaching them to.
Absolutely. My biggest thing is, in my own cleaning business, I could lose all my equipment, my building can burn to the ground. As long as I still got my database, I'm going to be fine. I'm going to be able to contact those people, get some more equipment. Hopefully, most of it's insured. You never know unless that really does happen, God forbid. But then go on and you're still in business. But your database is the thing too, that you pay attention to them, and you're going to get more repeat clients. You're going to get more referrals, and they're going to buy more from you because they like you more. They know you better, and the most valuable part of your business is absolutely all day long your database. So good idea to spend extra money on doing that. In fact, even a good portion of your advertising budget on that. So go ahead and show us this marketing automation, because I think this is one of the neatest, if not the neatest part of this whole process.
Awesome. Yeah, so included in the software here is the ability to create these postcard campaigns. And within it, there's two different options. You can do a one-time blast, or you can set up an ongoing campaign. Both are super powerful, and they're both used for slightly different things. When you're setting up a one-time blast, these are used primarily because you're going to be, let's say, sending out something to dog lovers here and sending out a specific deal. And the deal might be something like, hey, summertime is coming, your pet's shedding everywhere, let us come, clean your carpets. And so that's what people use a one-time blast for, and you can blast that to all your clients. But what I'm going to spend some time on here is actually the ongoing campaigns, because like John was saying, these repeat customers are the gold mine to your business. and you want to make sure you stay in touch with them. So that way, when anything comes up in their mind, whether they're at a party talking about, hey, who does your carpets, John? That way you come up in that conversation, or even when that next job comes up, what happens there? And I've gone ahead and uploaded one of the thank you cards already here for John, and you can see this here. This card right here is the thank you card, and this is a 4x6 high gloss, thick stock, full color front and back card. And in this case, this is a thank you card. Enjoy your clean home. So this is the front of the card. Now we're going to create the back of the card. The back of the card, it automatically populates your logo here already. It's got your phone number. It's got your website URL here, nice, big and bold, easy to see. And then we can include this message. And I think with John, he's got lots of different preset messages. So if you don't know what to write here, here's one of his text templates. I'm just going to paste it right in there. Just easy. Copy, paste, get it from John. You got it here. And all this is asking for, and you can read it. Just, thank you so much for using our service. If you love what we did, please, please, please tell your friends. Simply give them this postcard, and we'll give them 100 square feet of free carpet cleaning or 50 square feet of tile or vinyl floor cleaning. And this is how you start to build this, because not only did you send them a thank you card, but you gave them something valuable that they can give to their friend, feel good about it, and get you more business. Now that you've
this
got
is
the
something
front,
that they can just automatically have this set up to where as soon as they put their new client in the database, they're going to get this within 7 days or 3 days or 2 days, something like that, right?
Yeah, great. I'm glad you said that. So yeah, what we've got is, the front of the card is going to be this rose, thank you. The back of the card is this, and then the last step, is the rule. And everything's organized here by tabs. It's really easy. 1, 2, 3. The last part is a rule, and we're going to name this campaign the thank you card. And if you can read normal English, you can set this up. It's not complicated. This says automatically send this postcard 7 days after a customer completes a job.
Nice.
That's it. And once you hit start here, what's going to happen is every single time you close out a job, then that ticker is going to get started. In 7 days, that card is going to arrive at the doorstep of your client with a thank you card. And you wouldn't have to do anything.
Right.
We print it, we put the postage on it, we ship it, and we deliver it. And that just starts going automatically. It costs 65 cents all in for a card, whether you do a 1 or 1,000. Very simple pricing, and it just goes.
That is so cool. And, the thing is, some of you guys that have secretaries doing this type of stuff, that's sometimes a good way to do it. But the problem is your secretary gets busy, or some of you that don't have a secretary, you end up intending on doing that someday, but you don't have enough time. So one of the most important mailers that you can ever mail is right after you get done doing the service. How many times have you hired a service in your own home and you've gotten a thank you postcard a week or two after they did business with you? I know in my own personal experience, it's maybe I can once or twice ever, right? So you do this and you're going to set a precedence, and you're going to show your client that you care about them, and you're going to get more referrals, and they're going to call you, they're going to remember you. So this is really sweet.
Yeah, and this is just a cost. Like when you think about what is the cost of software and things like that, you really need to think about how much time is this going to save me. I mean, if this even saves you 1 hour a month, it pays for itself. And if you think about, if you're doing a couple of jobs a day, if you're an owner operator, or even if you're doing 5 or 10 jobs a day because you got a couple trucks on the road, this takes a lot of time to stay on top of. And right now we're going to build out the second part of the campaign. So let's do the referral reminder card. So this is going to be another one. So we're going to upload one of John's templates here. And when you sign up with him, you're actually going to get some of these. So let's put in the referral card right now. So we're going to just upload that. There it is. Thanks for your referrals. That's what the front of the postcard is going to look like. Then on the back, now we're going to get that referral text going in here. So this referral text right here, I'm just going to copy and paste it right into here. You know the reason we're in business. We rely on you and other clients to refer us to their friends and family. Get a free cleaning. When you refer them, you get 10% off the total cleanings, free future cleanings. Don't let your friends choose the wrong cleaning company. Tell them about us. This makes them reach out to their friends. If you give them a good experience, they're going to keep coming back to you, and then they're also going to refer their friends to you, and that's how you build your business. But guess what? If you don't tell them that, they're not going to do it. They might do it every once in a while, but this just helps remind them. And now you set up the same kind of a rule. We're going to call this our referral campaign. And we're going to send this, hey, John, how far out should we send this?
I would probably say a month.
All right.
A month after your first cleaning.
1 month. So automatically send this postcard 1 month after the customer completes the job.
Coincidentally, too, probably that very first thank you postcard probably should be sent like a day after the cleaning. That way they get it 3 or 4 within a week after they've actually had the service. But the second one, you're reminding them about the fact that they're still fresh you're still fresh on their mind, and they're looking at their carpet going, wow, I love those guys, and they're looking at their tile or whatever, and now you're giving them a reminder that you would like referrals for some of these other services that you do. So yeah, good.
Yep, that's right. And like you see, I mean, we're going to spend here maybe another 1 minute to set up one more postcard campaign. And once you've done this, I mean, think about the time that you've saved. Imagine if you had to track every single client, every single month, every single 1 day after the job. I mean, this is just a lot of work, but this system can do it now for you. So here we're going to upload a reminder card here. It's going to take a second here to upload it. My connection here. Still uploading. There we go. Who else wants sparkling clean carpets and floors? Right. Same thing on the back. Copy and paste this text. You get it. Comes with it. Put it in here. You know, looks nice. It's clean. Gets them to refer. It also reminds them to have you call them when you want their carpets cleaned again. You know, nice. So this is called a reminder campaign. And how far out do you say we send this one, John?
This one probably 6 months down the road.
6 months down the road.
Yep.
All right. That's it. I mean, so in the period of this 5-10 minutes here we've just been speaking, we've set up these postcard campaigns, and these are automatically going to get sent. You don't have to touch a thing or do a thing anymore. If for whatever reason you want to pause them for a little bit, just toggle these off for a second. And then when you're ready to turn them back on, turn them back on. I mean, I'd say, wow, over 95% of our carpet cleaners, they have that thank you card, they have a referral campaign, they have a reminder campaign going, they have a 12-month and 18-month, and these are just ways to stay on top of your clients, so that way they don't forget about you, and that way you're top of mind, and that's the huge part. And you know, sometimes the biggest part of actually setting these up is to get those templates. Is you don't know what to send them, you're not a graphic designer. Maybe you don't have a graphic designer friend. Just use the templates that you can get from John. Right. Upload them in here, and you're off to the races. And you know, you spent 10 minutes of your time. That's going to reap you a huge ROI in the future.
Huge. Okay.
Sure. I mean, the other thing too, you know, the postcard campaigns, you know, those are obviously 65 cents per postcard. But not everyone looks at postcards. Although I'd say what's funny is, you know, the more technologically advanced we get now, it's still that. When you send something real to someone in the mail, I mean, I get maybe 5, 6, 7 pieces of mail in my mail every day. My email box, I don't know, let's just even go to my email box. You know, I get thousands of emails coming through there. So I never check that. So that's a way to cut through the noise. But we still have the ability to do this email marketing that we have in here. And on the email marketing, what's nice about this is there's 2 options that you can do. And I always say, hey, you know what, set up both of these. Before the job starts, this is a simple email that gets sent out that says, hey, you've got an upcoming appointment. You know, it's the worst when you show up and the customer totally forgot about it, and now you're sitting in front of their house and you're wasting time when you could be making money. So this helps prevent that. And this email campaign, we'll just call this reminder. We'll call this job reminder, and automatically send this 1 day before the customer starts the job. And now that's on.
I like that. I didn't realize that it did it that way. So you can just automatically have it set to where it sends it out a day before, 2 days before, whatever.
Yep.
That is sweet.
Yep. And same with after job completes. I mean, this is just an easy email. Hey, thank you. You know, and copy and paste some different text. Put some in here. Ask them for a review. Ask them to refer you. You know, let's get this going in here as well. It's just a simple email. Say thanks, and I'm going to sign as you, John. There we go. Rule. Boom. And the rule here is just thank you email. And I'm going to send this the day after the job is completed. And I can hit start. And so what happens is now that you've set up kind of these drip postcard campaigns, these drip email campaigns, you save a lot of time, and you can spend it marketing to get more customers. You can spend it, you know, interacting with your clients, giving them that, you know, that wow experience. And just helps set things up.
What Roland just did there, guys, is huge. Probably everybody that's tried to do email marketing understands what that really means, but for some of you who haven't tried or thinks that all the other email programs do that easily, that's not the case. Okay. Same thing with the sending of the postcards. It sometimes can be like pulling teeth to get your secretary to send postcards when they're supposed to send postcards, or get yourself to do them when you're supposed to do them. So just super simple stuff. Just set it to where it's going to send an email a day before to remind, and a thank you separate email the day after. Boom, it's done. This is gold, guys. And your clients are going to be closer to you, and they're going to give you more referrals if you even did a decent job for them when you do marketing automation like this. So go ahead, Roland.
Yeah, I mean, you nailed it. So those are kind of the basic core marketing components of HouseCall Pro. Another interesting thing that we have as well is ability to be visible from an app, so to be able to be booked from an application. So a lot of people, and I'm sure you guys have heard it, is that there's an app for that. I think someone probably even trademarked that phrase, but essentially it's true. So with HouseCall Pro here, you can actually be visible inside of an app. So I'm going to show you the HouseCall app. And the HouseCall booking app is a way that you can now stay in front of your customer. So inside of here, there's different categories. And when you go into the category, you can see all kinds of different cleaners here, different carpet cleaners. This happens to be in San Diego. But what happens is, if your client downloads the HouseCall app, it skips this middle screen entirely. All your competitors are locked out, and when they click carpet cleaning, they go straight to your profile. And this makes it really easy for them to schedule you inside of an application. So with HouseCall Pro now, you can also be available in an app. They can review you inside of an app, so you can start building some equity there. They can contact you from within an app. And also, you can get new business from HouseCall. So, we did launch nationwide earlier this year, so probably in other parts of the country, we're definitely not as dense as, when we started in San Diego. That's where I'm based out of. But you can see even in San Diego here, we've got a huge amount of all kinds of different service professionals that are using our service. So this works for both carpet cleaners, this works for plumbers, electricians, all kinds of different things, but this is just an easy way to contact the pros, have them send you things. This is an example of me taking a picture of the flange underneath my sink and asking for a quote from him for $50. So wouldn't it be nice if your customer could just take a picture of their carpet with a spot on it, and you could just tell them, like, hey, you know what, you can easily clean that yourself. This is how you do it. And you can build just equity there. It's not worth for you to drive your truck all out there for a small spot, but in this case, that way, when they have a bigger problem, they're going to use you. They're going to remember that. Or maybe you quote them something and you get an extra job out of it. So it's just a really nice addition to HouseCall Pro, having this listing out.
That's neat. Can you, you're probably going to go over this too, but I definitely wanted them to find out about the GPS tracking, and then I know it's not out yet, but the future online scheduling that they can actually, I know it's kind of in beta, but be able to have their clients schedule jobs from their website. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, that's right. So in addition to be able to be booking from an app, they'll also be able to book you from the website. So right now we're currently in testing, and we've got a bunch of companies that are testing it out for us. But essentially the way that it works is, on your website, you'll be able to install a booking bar on the top of it. And it simply says book now. Really big, bright, they can see it. You can change the colors. You can capture the different information that you want. First name, in this case, this company wanted first name, last name, phone, time to call, email, property type, what service is needed. Often it's great to ask for other services, because some companies, the customer might not know that you also do upholstery or that you do tile and grout. Yep. And just by having this little questionnaire, they're going to be like, oh, wait, they do tile and grout too? Let me ask them about that. So it's just an easy way to get them to start thinking about upsells and extra services you might want to offer them that they weren't even thinking about in the first place.
Yep.
What's the preferred time to contact you, and any comments. And this syncs directly into your HouseCall Pro. So no longer do you have to go into your email, copy and paste it somewhere else, text it to your technician. It's all integrated within HouseCall. And that's just the kind of the tip of the iceberg right here on the booking widget on the web. We'll actually have an ability to also pick into your calendar, which is going to be our version 2. And like a lot of other people out there know, we ship updates to our app every single week. So every single Sunday, when you sign up, you actually get to see the improvements that we've made to it. So you'll see lots of new features on the booking widget as well. But it's really simple. It's one line of code. We can install it for you on your website, or you can install it, whatever you prefer.
Nice.
Either way, some people have webmasters. I know there's some of you guys out there that have, your cousin that built the site for you. All you need to do is just forward them that one little line of code, and they can get this booking bar on your website.
Good. And this is something that their clients can just go and book a job and find out what the schedule is all by themselves, right?
That's right. Yep.
Right. And then that should probably be ready. You said it's in beta right now. Probably should be ready in another couple of months, huh?
Yeah, I'd say probably in about 8 weeks or so. So pretty soon here. It's going to be available to everyone. And, if it's something that you guys want, if you guys mention that you came from John through Hitman, I'll be able to actually include you guys into the beta as a special for signing up.
Oh, cool. That's pretty sweet. So just mention that you mention my name, mention the Hitman, and they'll actually put you in the beta if you guys want to start testing that out now. And pretty neat. If you are already a website client of ours, I can plug in that code for you. If not, you probably want to get the HouseCall Pro guys to help you with that. So that's pretty sweet. Tell us about the GPS tracking. How does that work, and what are the details involved with that? Because I can actually find out where my technicians have been all day long. Right? That's a pretty sweet feature to me. I know.
Yeah, definitely. So let's do like a pretend job in this case. I'm going to do a new job here for a test client. Let's just say a medium pool. This is my account, guys. I just hopped out of John's account, just if you're wondering why it looks different. Here are my 4 different technicians: Adam Sandler, Scuba Steve, and Happy Gilmore. In this case, I'm going to keep it on my phone, and I'm going to book it. Actually, I'm going to put it on. Let's do next week. Actually, on Labor Day here. Drop it in at 12 o'clock on the calendar. I know it's a 2-hour job here. I can create that job, and when that job is created, it'll show actually where that job is right here on the map. And also, if I zoom out a little bit, it'll show me where the technician is. Right now, I'm at San Francisco. So here I am. So I'm doing the demo from SF. And now, this is my little icon. I used to be a dive master. You're probably wondering what that icon is. That's actually a picture of me with my mask on with a lobster on my head. But you can actually drill down all the way down to the street where I am. And I'm not on the street. I'm actually in the building right next to it. But it's pretty precise. And what's nice about that is, if you're scheduling and dispatching, you want to know like which guy is the closest. Is Roland really the closest? Is Scuba Steve the closest? I can swap it over to one of my other guys. I can say, hey, you know what? Let's check on this guy.
Yeah.
All right. And what's nice about that too is Scuba Steve. He's actually closer. So here he is. He's in Pacific Beach in San Diego. So in this case, this is, no technician is going to leave without their phone. It's very few. There's very.
I won't say no technician, but they shouldn't leave without their phone.
Exactly. For me, it would stress me out if I left without it. So, it's just a nice way. And whenever they're interacting with the app, it's automatically communicating the GPS location. So the beauty of that too is, it doesn't drain the GPS. This is not full-time, real-time, down-to-the-minute GPS tracking, because that would crush their phones, and then they would say, I don't want this app on my phone anymore, because they'd have to be charging it all day long. We do it very intelligently for the times that matter, when they're starting jobs, when they're finishing jobs, when they're on the way. Those are times when we actually update the GPS for you.
Gotcha.
So it's nice, it's easy, it's simple, and the technicians, when they're out there, once again, they can take the credit card on the field. If they wanted to call in a credit card because, maybe it's a junior guy, I could say, hey, John, what's your credit card number? Don't try this because it's not a real credit card number, right? But, I can put it in here, billing zip code, and charge the card straight from the web portal. That's how easy it is to accept a credit card if you wanted to have someone call it in. If I wanted to send an invoice, it takes 2 clicks. I click send invoice. It shows me what the invoice looks like. It's clean, it's modern, so what people like. Right? If I wanted to see the PDF, I could print it out, but most people, they just want to email to them. Just click email invoice.
Nice.
And that's it. The email invoice gets sent out, it's done, and the client has the ability to pay online. When they click on that invoice, they can put in their own credit card. So it just saves you a bunch of hassle, and like you said, this is pretty simple. This doesn't take a lot to learn.
Sweet. Well, as far as I'm sold, I'm impressed. I think this is going to be something that helps out a lot of companies, and quite honestly, some of the most exciting software that I've ever seen for a cleaning business. And I've looked into just about all the other stuff out there, if not even all the other stuff out there. And I've not seen anything this robust. I've not seen anything this thorough as far as helping you out with your marketing automation. And then the fact, too, that it's just really cost effective. I mean, the fact that the scheduling software is included, the GPS tracking, the email marketing, and like you've mentioned, the cheapest credit card processing probably that they can get anywhere at 2.6?
2.69 plus 30 cents.
Plus 30 cents, no monthly statement fees, no monthly anything like that, and you can get set up with that. That's pretty cool. And like you said, that in and of itself can probably make up for what they're going to even pay for the software, and then the other stuff for the marketing automation is just cream on top. Yeah. So when you get signed up through my code Hitman, you're going to be able to, we've got a special affiliate link that we should be giving you underneath this video when this video comes out. You're going to get those 3 postcard templates. Now, if you're part of the Ad Coaching Club, you're going to get more templates than that. We've actually got about 10 that you can actually plug in there that are specific to be able to be used for HouseCall Pro. As well, you're going to, if you're part of the coaching club, you're going to be able to have the ability to where we'll plug in your logo one time per month. You can make that request. We'll do a custom design for you where we'll plug in your logo. So you can use those postcards actually, if you're part of the coaching club, in HouseCall Pro, or even just separately outside of HouseCall Pro to be able to mail. Now, if you're not part of the coaching club, you get the 3 templates, and then you can use those as much as you want inside of HouseCall Pro, and you get those 3 templates to use at absolutely no charge. And the special deal, I've twisted Roland's arm, and I've got him, we're going to give them away. Their first 6 months are free. Is that right, Roland?
Yeah, actually, what we're going to be doing is we're going to give you, I wish, you guys are going to get the first free month for free. Yeah. So normally, we charge $69 a month. Right. That'll save you a month. It'll get you up and running, get you trying it, and you'll see once you're up and running, the business, like this software pays for itself. And we're really confident in that. And obviously, John, he's seen a lot of software. He's confident with that as well. And, anywhere else you go on the web, you're not going to see that deal. So this is special for John and Hitman. So make sure that you mention that when you're signing up, and also that you use his code when you're signing up. Either way, you're only going to get that if you use that. So if you don't tell me, I'm not going to know. So it's up to you guys to mention that for me.
So in order to get the 3 postcard templates, you're going to need to actually use my code, and you'll get your first month for free. And then are they getting 10% off?
Yep. They're actually going to be 20% off for your clients for life.
20% off. So not just 10% off, but 20% off. So that's going to make, after the first month, it's totally free to try it out. If you don't like it, they can just cancel with you, and they don't owe you anything else. Is that correct?
Yep, that's right. We have a full 30-day money-back guarantee. So we're just, there's no contract either. You either use our software or you don't. And we know that people that start using it love it, and they use us forever. And so, we're confident in that. And we're also confident in the discounts that we give to the people that we partner with. I really like what John's doing, teaching you guys, helping with the referral marketing, because I've seen hundreds and hundreds of carpet cleaner accounts, and the ones that are successful are the ones that keep reaching out, that have a good systematic way of capturing those referrals, capturing those leads, and having all the assets to do that. So the other thing that John can help you with too is installing that booking widget on your website. If you have that service with him, he can help you with that. He builds websites, so let him help. It's easy to also do it if you want that line of code from us, but he can also do it for you. So there's really not a lot of reasons to stop you from doing this.
Neat.
Very easy.
I like that. And then so with the 20% off, what's the math there with that? How much is that going to be per month?
So it's essentially going to be, let me just do the math real quick. It's going to be about $55 a month.
That's right.
So that's your ongoing cost. The postcards themselves, they have a hard cost, obviously too. That's 65 cents per postcard. Keep that in mind. But I don't know where you're on your neck of the woods. I know postage here in California is 41 cents. So even the cost to print a postcard, even if you say it's I don't know, 10, 15 cents to print it out plus the postage. You're almost looking at that 65 cents already if you're doing it yourself. But then you're not factoring any of the time, right? And time is the most valuable resource.
Time is money, and you're going to have to pay somebody, or you should be paying yourself to do it. So that is a very reasonable cost to be able to get postcards sent out. So especially for reminder postcards on a timely basis, to where they get one after they've been using you for 2 or 3 days after they used you, and one for 3 months after they used you, and then one for the other time periods. This is perfect. So, all right, guys. Well, the link is down below this video. If you have any questions, what is a good number to call you at, Roland?
All right, so the best number to call me at is the one on my website, and you can just find it right here. I'll just pull it up. This is our direct line. It's the 858-345-9675.
Can you show that on your screen too, or is that not where you got it available?
It should be right here in the middle of my screen right now. Real quick.
There we go. I see it now. Perfect. So that is the number to reach Roland. Just make sure that you tell them that the Hitman sent you, because if not, you're not going to get all the bonuses that we've talked about here in this video. So, all right. Well, anything else that you want to add, Roland?
That's it. And once we ship some new features, we're going to actually let John know before a bunch of the other people. So if you want to get some more insider information, make sure you're part of John's coaching group.
Perfect. Awesome. Well, that sounds good. I look forward to working with you guys on this. I'm very excited for what this can do for my own cleaning business. In addition to some of my clients' cleaning businesses, I think this is going to change a lot of things in the industry. So thank you, Roland, and HouseCall Pro.
Sounds good. Take care, John.
Okay. Bye-bye.